The Dragon Ball franchise without transformations would not be what it is to this day. Every reference to the show has always been connected to its transformations. From the first transformation of Goku's on Namek against Frieza to the most recent one with Gohan's Beast transformation, all of them have a unique flair and significance to the show. This brings us to Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, the latest addition to the Dragon Ball franchise. Transformations are obviously going to be a key and essential part of this game, just like it has been for every other Dragon Ball game. So today we're going to be breaking down how transformations work, the abilities, the unique features that they bring to the table, as well as the value you will gain from transformations. To transform from one form to another, you will need a unique gauge stock or a battle stock. Every time you get one, you can transform. For characters like Goku, Vegeta, Cell, Gohan, they have multiple transformations. You can skip some transformations depending on how many unique gauge stocks you have. So Goku can go from base to Super Saiyan 2 if he has 2 stocks, or Super Saiyan 3 if he has 3. Similarly, if you have 4 for a character like GT Kid Goku, you can go straight from base to Super Saiyan 4. You're probably wondering, what's the benefits of a transformation? Aren't they all like doing the same damage anyway? Well, no. Each transformations will have its unique and different supers, as well as benefits, different super attacks, and potentially even different combo routes. Let's get into the first bit, and that is the different supers. Now, what's the key benefit of different supers? Well, when you're facing someone and you're using the same attacks over and over, once they get used to you or once they get accustomed to your fighting style, if you transform, they have to adjust to a totally different set of super attacks and fighting styles, and it can be hard for your opponent, and it brings a lot of value to the table because it gives you versatility with your character. So a character like, say, Super Goku, he has so many transformations, he can go from one to the other, and it's very disorienting for your opponent, and it's a really good strategy if you want versatility in your characters. Buff techniques are also prevalent, like Wild Sense, Power Up to the Very Limit. They're basically moves that you use your unique gauge stock, not just for transformation, but also just to buff yourself temporarily. Most of these buff your attack and defense and make you more powerful in battle, but some of them are like instant transmission that'll teleport you behind your opponent and give you a jump on your opponent. A lot of characters have unique ones. Moving on, there are transformations like giant ape transformations and giant transformations in general, like giant ape baby, great ape Vegeta, or even giant Lord Slug, right? And you're probably wondering, what are the benefits of these transformations? Well, they are a lot harder to fight within the close range. Like, they have super armor typically, so it's hard to knock them back, it's hard to stun them. It's these characters you typically want to fight from a range. You don't want to be in the pocket with them. Not just that, but it can completely disorient your opponent because they'll have to adjust to fighting a giant character after fighting a character that is moving around, right? Like, for example, imagine you're fighting Scouter Vegeta. Well, yeah, he has a certain fighting style, but then once you go Great Ape, you have to completely adjust for that because it's a different character, pretty much, right? There's a lot of benefits with this transformation, but it can also be harder on the giant character because it's quite clunky, your moves might get a little slower, and you have a huge hitbox. So there's risks, but there's also benefits that come from this. Transformations, while they're awesome and amazing, they don't define a character. So for example, if your character does not have a transformation, that doesn't mean it's a bad character. For example, characters like Turles, a bunch of the early movie villains, as well as heroes, right? Like early Goku, he probably isn't bad just because he pretty much has no transformations, right? That doesn't mean it's a bad character, it just means that they don't have versatility that other characters probably do. So they're still usable and very much competitive, but yeah, you will have the disadvantage of being very one-dimensional. Let me know what character you will use that has special transformations. Would it be Broly? Would it be Dragon Ball Super Goku? Well, just let me know down in the comments below. And if you have any recommendations, let me know in the comments down below. Hit the like button and please do subscribe for all the latest Sparking Zero content, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.